Hey guys, Austin here with the post-game debrief of the Edmonton Oilers 3-1 victory over the Calgary Flames. And yes, that is the 13th victory in a row for the Edmonton Oilers. They have now beaten the all-time Canadian record, which was tied with Montreal with 12 in a row. And let's get right into it. In the first period, Kane made a nice play to Foegele. McDavid then has a good chance. Vladar with two big saves early. Warren Foegele was flying early as well. And I thought the playoff atmosphere at the Saddle Dome was incredible. The fans of the Oilers and Flames trying to out-chant each other. It was super awesome to see on the broadcast. Derek Ryan got stopped on a breakaway, and then Stuart Skinner, he was rocking some really nice Grand Pierre gear. And then Connor Brown was robbed, and I wrote WTF, but then it turns out on the replay, Connor Brown literally just shot the puck into Vladar's arm. The puck actually would have ended up going wide. That's kind of how it's been for Connor Brown this season. I really thought he was going to score. It was such a nice setup by Dylan Holloway, but he did not score. Edmonton then gets a power play, but a Hyman interference call at the blue line immediately negates it. And then Ekholm got robbed in front by Vladar again. And if it was not for Dan Vladar, Edmonton probably would have been up 4, 5, 6-0 in the first period. But they did break through eventually. Ryan McLeod with an absolute beauty on the breakaway to make it 1-0 for Edmonton. And Ryan McLeod has played some phenomenal hockey lately. We love to see it. Edmonton continued to push the play. Skinner made a good save on Coleman near the end of the period. And at the end of one, it was 1-0 Oilers. The shots were 13-6 for Edmonton. And the expected goals were 1.7 to 0.75 in favor of the Oilers. In the second period, Ekholm again, he had another good look, and then Mackenzie Weegar ties it very early. It was a 3-on-1 for the Flames, a defensive breakdown for the Oilers. Nurse and Ceci lost their coverage. Score was tied 1-1. Fourth line then goes out for Edmonton with a good fourth line shift. I thought Gagne, Brown, and Holloway actually looked really good, and I really liked Dylan Holloway's game overall in his first game back in almost 2 months. So good for Dylan Holloway. Calgary Flames were pushing. Kane then got called for interference, very similar to the Hyman call at the blue line, but the Oilers made the kill just fine. And then Draisaitl had a chance that just went wide. And then as we continue into the second period, Ryan McLeod drew a power play with 1:58 to go, but the power play did not get very much set up. And at the end of two, the score was 1-1. The shots were 22-18 in favor of the Oilers. And the expected goals were 2.5 to 1.25 in favor of Edmonton. And I felt the game had lost some intensity after the second period, or I guess during the second period. Anyways, moving on to the third period, I wrote, we need to get back to our game. McDavid with a shot early, and then he got a shift with Draisaitl and McLeod. As you know, a couple games ago, Draisaitl, McLeod, and McDavid got a shift together against the Leafs. McLeod ended up scoring late in the third period for the game winner. So I like that Chris Knobloch was going back to that line. And then Sam Gagner scores from behind the goal line to make it 2-1 Oil. It was a crazy bounce. It hit the defender's leg. It rode up into Vladar under his blocker and somehow ended up under the bar. I have no idea how that puck ended up going into the net, but we will take it. Sam Gagner, and of course his celebrations. He always celebrates like we just won the Stanley Cup. I absolutely love Sam Gagner. Not too long after, Stuart Skinner made a big save on Coronado. I thought Evander Kane then had a good look. And then I wrote down McDavid was having a quiet game, and him and Draisaitl, neither of them found the score sheet tonight. And there was a statistic. The Oilers were like 10-68 or 9-68-10 or something. They had a lot of losses when Draisaitl and McDavid don't register a point, and they found a way to find a win tonight. Anyways, I'm going to continue before I start rambling. Janmark was called for goalie interference, but Edmonton made the kill. They finished the night 3 for 3 on the kill. Flames then with multiple chances. The Oilers then with a couple straight icings late. Draisaitl with a really, really good back check. And then I felt this game had turned very defensive. The game was very grindy, very playoff-like. These are the types of games that you're going to find once the playoffs hit. And I thought the Oilers adjusted well. The Calgary Flames, they were pushing a bit, but I still feel like they weren't getting amazing chances. And when they did break through, Stuart Skinner was there to make the big saves. Brown was stopped on a good shot, and then Ekholm ices it going for the empty net. And then he ices misses it again, going for the empty net a second time. Hyman made a great block before the second icing on Ekholm. Without Hyman's block, his ability to get up the ice with the net empty on the next shift and then put the winner in 3-1 would not have been possible. We love Zach Hyman's effort there, the hustle, the grit, the heart, the determination. Oilers win their 13th straight in a row, and I'm almost out of a voice. We had that live stream earlier today. I was cheering during the game. A lot of fun. End of the game tonight, 3-1 Oilers. The shots were 33-27 in favor of Edmonton, and the expected goals were 3.32 to 2.10 in favor of the Oilers. The power play finished 0 for 2. The penalty kill finished 3 for 3, and my personal 3 stars of the game. Third star I gave to Leon Draisaitl. Second star I gave to Zach Hyman, and first star I gave to Stuart Skinner, who I thought made some pretty big saves. Nothing like 10 Bell, but when he was needed, he was very solid. Very happy for Stuart Skinner. The Oilers set the all-time Canadian win streak record at 13 games in a row. The all-time NHL record for wins in a row is 17, and that was set by the 92-93 Penguins. So that's the history Edmonton is chasing right now. Stuart Skinner, mentioning Stuart Skinner for wins. That is his 10th win in a row in net for Edmonton, and that ties Grant Fuhr for the franchise record. So really happy for Skinner. Really love to see that. He's definitely earned it. He's definitely our number one goaltender right now, and he looks like it. The confidence is there. We are very happy for Skinner. For the Oilers, they play next on Tuesday versus the Columbus Blue Jackets at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, home at Rogers Place. That's a game that you would expect Edmonton to win, but again, you've got to be ready for a team like Columbus. They do work hard. You cannot play down to any of your opponents, as we saw when Edmonton played it like Chicago and Montreal, Detroit. We have to make sure that we are on our toes and ready to go right from the drop of the puck. And before I let you guys go, I just wanted to say thank you and congrats to the giveaway winners today. We did do our live stream. I thought it went really, really great. Congrats to the 2 winners today of the hat and the jersey. Who knows what kind of giveaways we'll do in the future, but I just want to thank you all for the 1,000 subscriber milestone live stream that we did today. And we actually hit 1,200 subscribers today, which is incredible. We're already 200 above the initial milestone, and that was just set a couple days ago. Anyways, for tomorrow, the schedule looks like this. I'm going to have a day after video, and then I will also have a power rankings video. It's been over a week since my last power rankings, and we all know how accurate I am with those and how much people love to agree and disagree with me. So look out for a power rankings video and a day after tomorrow, kind of going over this game tonight. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit like. If you really liked it, make sure you hit subscribe. Let's continue to build the best Oilers and hockey YouTube channel in 2024. Your support means so much to me. I love all of you, and we will see you guys very soon. Take care.